Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome to Free Trial Droid. This is Crush. Crush is an isometric MMO with MOBA arenas. It's an odd game. It's based on the MOBA style of hero arena challenges in the isometric view, but it is a multiplayer game. So I'm going to create a new character. So there are three basically groups you can play, three not races but three sides to a war, and the MOBA arenas tie into the MMO world in that victory in the MOBA arena starts to overtake the world. So think a little bit along the lines of like Planet Side, where victory in the first person shooter sections, you took over sections of the map. So in my other one I'm an Armenian, so I'm going to go with an Arslan. So there are three races, three groups. The first, or three sort of classes. The first one is Saint. They are the supporter and the healer. You have the Punisher, who's the damage dealer, and the Guardian, who's the defender. First time around I went with a Punisher because it's not as sort of creepy, but for a little bit of fan service, let's go with a Saint this time round. So the reason I think the Saint's a bit creepy is, why is it always in these games the little female characters have to wear absolutely nothing and have massive boobs? I don't get it myself. There is a lot of customization in colours, so we have all sorts of different colours. I'm going to go with a green hair, blue eyes, red, orange and yellow. So I'm a Carnival on legs at the moment. So this is going to be a gamer droid, because you know I'm not going to keep this character very long. So here is Gamer Droid. She's a level 1 character in the universe. So you'll see straight away So straight away you'll see the MMO association, and you'll also see, or should hopefully see, the association with the MOBA style, even in the MMO section. We've got 4 abilities, we've got our equipment on show down here, we've got our potions, so there's a very MMO sort of feel to it. So what are our abilities? So we've got aiming angle, fire both pistols once. Why aren't you hitting him? Okay, he's invulnerable. Okay. So deal double damage. You can also use ammo belt, which rapid reload, allows for quick firing, and I'm out of the magic points which allow me to use my abilities. So the next thing it asks me to do is use a health potion, healing potion, nice and easy. Just like with all the tutorial elements of these things, it goes on quite sort of quick. So I can take an ability power ring, or I can take a attack power ring. Early on in the game, I'm taking the attack power ring. So one of the things that's slightly sort of odd in this game is, because you're jumping in and out of arenas, is you can spend SP to level up your equipment when you're out in the world. But when you go on to fight in the arena and come back, all your SP's disappeared. So it treats each map area of the world almost like a new MOBA fight. And yet there are things that have you jumping from area to map area, jumping in and out of arena fights. So it's slightly odd to level up and improve your equipment, gaining yourself additional attack power and things, making the game easier, only to then have to go on and lose it all because you've switched to another area. So that's a slight oddness about how it manages things. As you can see, it's reasonably sort of feisty and fresh in the lower levels. Exactly the same with most MMOs. There's usually quite a few low-level characters running around the low-level areas. It doesn't feel too competitively grindy. and you can see that I'm acquiring spellstone and spellstone fragments. Those are used for leveling up my weapon. So if I jump into the inventory, you see I have 4 spellstone. So if I shift right click, I can upgrade the weapon. And that increases the fire damage, the armor, the defensive bonuses and things. It increases the different elements of my weapon. Now, one of the interesting things about this game is each of the 3 classes goes on to have 2 different weapon kits. So you can actually, I don't have my spare weapon kit at the moment, but you can actually switch out between 2 weapon kits, so 2 sets of abilities, which allows a lot of classes to kind of diversitise themselves so that you're not so dependent on making sure you have the right number of healers and tanks and things when you go into an arena. The arenas are pretty much standard MMO fare, single, double, triple lane arenas. There's some objective-based arenas, a bit like along the lines of Hero Storm. There's also achievement pages where you can get some of kind of currency stones, or called jewelleries, for completing achievements. And then there's the masteries. So just to complete the quest, press K and spend on the mastery. So you can increase your ability power, spell power, or mana. And then you have the sub-masteries, which are the damage, armor, and magic resistance. These vary from character class to character class. I'm going to up my ability power, so there's the mission complete. And I'm going to spend the rest of my points on a mix of ability power and mana. Oh no, you have to. Can I? Oh yes, so there we go. And once you get up to a certain level, I can either have mana regeneration or mana percentage. I'm going to get mana regeneration just for sustainability. And now we have to go and talk to Shia. There is an interesting thing in that the quests have an auto move function, which is quite nice. You just click the auto move and off it goes. The movement and the controls are all very much MOBA style. If you've played MOBAs or if you've played MMOs, it should be reasonably familiar. So we have to go and talk to Freya. And Freya will give us a new quest to come back here again. And I'm not sure if it will lose my stats when I go into this screen. Yes, so you can see, because I've gone into a new arena, just as you would in MOBA, going from a MOBA match to a MOBA match, you don't keep your equipment level ups or your SP. So it's slightly odd that way, that in the overworld asks you to basically kind of give up certain elements of your character's equipment and certain elements of your stats and things to gain a benefit. So I'll go over to Ren and I'll see if I can't get the arena achievement. See if I can't get the arena quest. So I have to sell one of these and then buy one of these. There we go. So now I have to expand my inventory, which I use jewels to do. There we go. What are you? So you want me to hunt the rare pelts. So you can see that all in all it's a simple kind of isometric style MMO. The more complicated element comes in when you actually get to the later area where you're going into arenas and fighting for ownership of different areas in the world. If you like this sort of mechanic, I think so I'm going to follow this guy and I'm going to see if I can give him a hand. Just to let him know that he can get to the quest person by using the auto run button. So we're going to go back to talk to Shia. Shia's going to tell me that she needs help dealing with some of the Cheriks, or the Chepper. So she wants me to go and take out the Chepper Warrior and the Chepper Archer. It actually is not just the Chepper Warrior and Chepper Archer, she wants me to take out the Officer Chepper, the Cheppers that are in charge. But you can see that they're marked on my minimap, and I just go and deal with them. Now I wonder if I can get Chepper fur from these guys. Yes I can, because they're marked. with a little double arrow. Just going to grab a recharge belt. That's quite effective. That's my ultimate. That's my scatter of high damage shots. As you can see, I'm gaining SP again, but this SP is going to vanish when I leave the area. I'll just throw it into that because that gives me a much greater attack power. And that does count. So you can, to a certain extent at least, share quest rewards and things. So it's a nice, easy little MMO. There is a more interesting element that comes in later on where you are completing the arena challenges. I will think it's the next set of quests where I get the arena challenge. And this person is literally just farming Cheppers. There we go. And I need one more black furred Chepper. There we go. So if I click the auto move, it will just take me back to the quest giver. Freya and Llewellyn. It's interesting, the mixture of names. They seem to have gone with a certain number of sort of Welsh names and Celtic names, as well as the standard fare. Like Llewellyn is a Welsh name. Frey, possibly Celtic name. So back it takes us, and we can just right click to hand in the quest. Nice and easy. And this gives us a battle arena scroll, which takes us to the trainees battle arena. Choose the Guardian, movement, speed, and armor. Movement, speed, and attack power. I'm going to put those on because those are better than my current boots. And then I'm going to use the battle arena scroll, and it's going to take me straight to the battle arena. This is my secondary weapon, which I can't equip in the game, I don't think. I can't equip that during a war. So that's my secondary weapon, which will allow me to switch between that and another stat. As you can see, it's a single lane MOBA during the training arena. And it just says, right, go kill these things. It gives you a set of quests to destroy towers and minions. And as just with all MMOs, just with all MOBAs, it's a minion, lane defense, tower thing. There is a jungle with additional mobs, and they will give you SP. See, if I'd had the whole team here, then we'd have a lot more minions left over, and we could do a lot of damage to the tower, because if you're against AI, it's really simple. In the early ones, there's no real point going after the mobs in the jungle. Okay, I'm in. There's no real point going after the mobs in the jungle in these training missions. Just go and smash the tower as soon as possible. For some reason, I always have bad luck getting last hits on towers. So here we have our minions coming in. I will pop my charge speed. Nice and quick. because we're close to their area than they are to ours, then by coming here first we can wipe out their minions before our minions have gone over to the tower. He's gone past to try and intercept. It's a reasonably sort of basic MOBA style tower defense. It's pretty interesting with the weapon switching later on. Triple kill. And this is our golem. And the golem just adds an element of... God damn it. For some reason I just never succeed in killing towers. I don't know why. I'm not trying to stay alive. I really could care less. The MMORPG training arena is not really my idea of brilliantness. So that's the end of the training arena. So what I'll do is I'll jump out to selection. Character selection. So I'll jump out to my other character, who, as you can see, is wearing a nice little costume, and he is out here in the war. So the Cold Breath War is about to begin, so we're going to fight over the area known as Cold Breath. So, Cold Breath War objectives is to capture the towers. So let's see if we can't grab one of the two tower areas. Me and Manifest. You'll see that I also have a weapon set as well, a secondary weapon set. So I have a set of blades and a bow. The blades have different abilities with them. They have basically a damage ability, a shadow walk, poisonous swamp, and dark art. The bow comes with whirlwind as the main ability, a hail of arrows, potential power, which gains sharpness. And you can see that all my stuff's reset, so I'm just going to throw some extra points into stuff. We currently much outnumber the people of the other teams, so there's not really many people confronting us in the Cold War. The sort of like main thing that you have to look out for is when these things pop up and it says that so and so is under attack, or such and such an area is under attack, because that lets you know that that lets you know that the place that one of the places your team knows is being attacked, and you need to come and help, basically. This place a trap. These are war abilities that you get. Flare to reveal an area, and these consume TP points, which your team gets. So I'm just sitting here waiting for this guy to get a little bit of damage done to him. Grab a potion quickly. Come get me. Come, follow me over the traps. There's also an achievement set which just ticks away slowly. And it's a pretty standard MMO. As I said, these fields are a bit more objective based, a bit more like objective maps. I'll just grab some more stuff. Ooh, ouch. And this one is basically a kill the mobs until the nexus becomes vulnerable. Ooh, actually, you know, the Nexus is now weak enough to take damage. Ow! And so we own the towers. Now the next objective is to just slaughter off the minions and weaken the enemy Nexus. Jungle monsters have returned. So this is our golem. So I'm just pinging our allies to point out that the golem is here. And that he's going to be tanking the Nexus for a bit. I'm going to switch into my knives because my knives deal a bit more damage. Ogre joining us as well. A troll. So they've gone and gathered the forest. Jungle to help us, and that is the Eye of Fuel. And we have conquered a territory. So now we head back up to the teleporter, and there's 2 teleporters in and out, and those lead to different fields. And that's the game. Is you play a MMO with an isometric view, and also play a MOBA. Do I have any teleport scrolls to get me home? Yes, I have a return scroll. Let's return. So that is Crush. It's an online MMO MOBA, or MOBA-esque MMO, and it's a fun little isometric RPG. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.